more video of pictures. I'm tired. And I know these aren't in order, but that's all right. Someday maybe they will be. That's my brother and myself, probably in Pittsburgh while he was going to college there. Renee in the, whatever we used to call that gray conversion van. And, yep. Well, let's see, they'll just put that one there, and that one there, and that one there. Hey, that's good. And I wanted to take pictures of Tracy one day for fun, so we did all of these photos at the Township Park. Of course, she's funny. And beauty. Being Tracy. Hickory Fest. It was a Hickory Fest with Eric, and I can't remember his name. Sorry, I can't remember your name. You tolerated my behaviors. I appreciate that. That's Chris Whelan getting ready to swing out in that swimming hole. There he is, enjoying sitting down at the swimming hole. There's Lumpy. And those other cats, I can't remember that. Lumpy. Chad Ames. Look at that. Chad Ames, folks. Harry and Jessica having a conversation. Jessica listening to Harry. That's how sometimes people feel listening to Harry. Not as much as before. Love you guys. I've made people feel that way too. That's probably Camp Oswego. Fish. Hey! Wedding day for Tim Brown. And there's Aline, and there's Tom, and I'm sorry, I can't remember your name. Travis DeGarmo's wedding. That is Teresa DeGarmo, Todd's wife. That was quite the day. So, yeah, what happened? I'll tell that probably when we get to the other picture. Said Pew was there too. There's Todd. And there's me. Down on the flats. I had John Stewart's place, visiting him before going. Doing what I would do. And certainly on that day. So on that day, maybe there's a picture of it, but Harry was with me. We had the truck up at Bruce Roy's barn. Harry was helping me, but we also had a four-wheeler in the back of the truck, and Harry was driving the four-wheeler. Then he got the four-wheeler stuck out in the field, and then we went to get the four-wheeler unstuck with the truck, and then then I busted the push rod out of the truck, and then somebody picked us up on the side of the road, and then we made it down to the John's place, and then made it to the wedding, I think is what happened that day. There's Todd and myself and Tyler. Travis, his wife, and I can't remember his folks' names, but that's an awesome picture of them and their grandson there, Tyler. There's Thad and Levi. They're pretty cool. There's, what's in the back? Is that Renee and Jessica? I think so. And Tyler and his grandma. Thad and Levi. Yep, tell them doing what I do. Tyler. Thad and Levi. And Todd, and it's not Tyler, but me and Thad, and I can't remember Travis's cousin's name. That guy, he was a nice guy too. And Teresa, Jessica, that was her name, and Travis, Braden Page, and Chris husband at Nate and Angie's wedding in Troy. The Jeep that was best that she sold to me for $500. And I drove it across the country and saw her in that Jeep later on. That's what I drove to the wedding. And then Beth and I cruised around afterwards in it, driving through some fields to the morning, clearly, because it's morning. And then I remember taking all the bobby pins out of her hair and getting up in the morning, and she had to catch a plane. And slept on top of the blankets. And she had to get up in the morning and catch a plane, and her parents were just getting her in the car. We party hardy that night. That's a nice picture too. And that's a nice picture too. Ben and Lindsay. And I don't remember their names. Brandon and Nate. And Nate and Angie. The guy was getting down. Oh, I like that picture. That's pretty cool. You got a Mr. Brad Cole back there. And I can't remember your name, I'm sorry. That's cool. Nice. There was dancing. Look at that dancing going on. That's awesome. These two, Brad and Lindsay, and Marna. That's another one of those. Brandon. Oh, I like this one too. That's great. Dave, the son, Brandon, Danae, and Angie, all that dancing. David, Denise, that's beautiful. So great. I get to learn a lot from them. Very sweet people. Very sweet people. Chris Husband, the Huzz. Angie. That's good stuff. Oh, Andy and Flora's wedding. This is what I was interested in doing. Took Thad with me. So I had Thad with me. I was grateful to have you there, buddy. This looks like a house up on the hill, maybe. Thad. Andrew and Valora. Andrew and Valora. Brett at the trailer. Levi. And this is a trip to Cedar Point with Heather Condon that we took. We borrowed my mom's car because I don't know what was happening with mine, but she let us take her car and go up there. That was fun. That was fun. In so many situations, it could have treated everyone better. We had a good time. Could have treated everyone better then. That's what I look like. Hey, that stuff. Cedar Point, Ohio. Yeah. There we go. First part of kind of the first time I moved up onto the hill where that cabin's at now. Up that lean-to pitch tent. So this is where I'll be. I don't know what I was doing for work, if I was working, how I was working, what was I doing? I don't know. I feel like I may have been farming still. I don't know. Lindsay, Levi, and Brandon. Those are the outfits that I wore while I was doing that. John Stewart and myself. Funny. Home. I was home for a while. I enjoyed that tent and that truck. There's my dad. He came up to visit. He's got a smile. It's nice. I don't know what that vehicle is. Home. That's nice. Fish, Campus we go. Mr. Kevin. Having fun with the camera. Cool. The ladies took that. I don't remember that. There's going to be multiple things I don't remember. Becky. Kevin. Lindsay and Levi. Kevin. Kevin, Brett, and Levi. tired there. I remember feeling tired. Becky, Denise, and somebody's forehead, and a brush. And suntan lotion that looked like a fish. And, oh, that was Lindsay. So Becky and Denise and Lindsay and Kevin and Levi. And his little neon. Levi and Kevin walking. There's an era of cargo shorts. Del McCurry band playing on that stage. There it is. Yeah, I like them a lot. Sweet man. Lindsay looking for something. Campers. Those are fun environments. They were fun environments. Maybe they still are. Don't know what this is. Doesn't say on the back, but that's the same place that Del McCoy was playing, and there's those guys playing. Is it a giant saxophone? Huh. Mr. John Dowd. And the story head called Strings and Things, playing the Gibson mandolin that Uncle Butch gave me, along with the banjo. The mandolin was in a fire, and then the banjo, I gave that to Will, and then Will's house blew up, and then the mandolin I had at the cabin, and then there was a fire in the cabin, so it went through another fire, and then I handed that over to Mr. Ben Burgett, who is my dear friend luthier, because he was the only person I knew that could do what needed to be done to that, and also care for it and love it and make the best use of it. And John Dowd, who was the first guy that I went to with a guitar when I finally got a guitar, which was the 12-string that I bought off of John Lucas. And John had a shop in the back of his house in Elmira, and then he got a bigger shop down on Water Street. And he's still playing. All right, that was a package.